Whether you're taking your brand from clicks to bricks, or you're just in the beginning stages of thinking about launching a consumer packaged goods product, having a good idea of what you need to have in place, let's call it a launch checklist. We call it our brand review. As you look to expand into brick and mortar or just take your product to market even online. One, make sure your messaging and marketing is well done. We suggest you use a story-based framework because this will ensure that your brand is the guide and the customer is the hero of the story. Your brand will play a strong role in the story, but if you make it the hero, you'll end up confusing the customer and losing out. You want to know that your certifications are in place. Does your product say it's non-GMO, but you have non-GMO project verification? It's made with organic ingredients, but does it have USDA organic certification? You might make it without any ingredients that are gluten-free, but is it gluten-free certified? Have you reviewed your pricing and product specifications to make sure they're going to be a fit for the brick and mortar space, which is distinctly different than the online space? We'd like to review your profit margins. Do you have the margins built in for the retailer, the distributor, trade spend, brokers, etc.? Sell sheets, one-pagers, and other marketing materials, are they ready to go? Have you done a recent competitor analysis? Have you really done a true SWOT, strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats evaluation? Your distributor partners and your retail partners and your broker partners will expect this to be ready for them. Do you have policies in place, like a MAP policy? What is a MAP policy? Do you have a minimum advertised price policy so that retail partners know that they are a partner with you rather than a competitor with your online sales? Do you have a new placement policy? Have you evaluated trade spend? What is trade spend? Your promotions, your slotting allowances, or free fills? And your trade spend is not promotions that you're doing outside of retail. These are the promotions you're doing in retail. The money you spend to drive consumer awareness about your brand is a different bucket of money, they would say. Do you have product images and appropriate renderings? Renderings meaning it looks like a real life image if you don't yet have a finished product. Do you have renderings for shippers or floor displays? Do you have renderings for pallets, shoppable pallets for club stores? Do you have an activation plan in place? What is activation? That's your new product launch. Do you have a new item kit? Do you have demos planned? What is a new item kit? Do you have just a cardboard box you're going to ship things in? Or do you have something well done, like Madev here did, that has lots of information on it? It's exciting to receive in the mail. When that sits on a buyer's desk, they're going to recognize it. It's going to stand out. It's got information inside. They're not wasting any space. Or are you just going to use a plain cardboard box that's going to get lost among the other boxes? How valuable is that product launch to you? If you were in your favorite retailer, the one that is a perfect fit for your brand, is that worth $10? Probably not. It's probably worth hundreds of thousands of dollars a year potentially. And for some retailers and some products, if it's a couple SKUs, could literally be worth millions of dollars. Are you skimping on that? You have a demo plan in place. How are you going to introduce that product to consumers? That's part of that activation plan. Are you going to use coupons or now more commonly digital rebates? What comes first, the distributor or the retailer? We understand the difference. It's not difficult, but sometimes people get these things confused. We'll let you in on, well, it's not a secret, but the best salespeople and brokers will let you know that your retailer drives your distributor model. Because if that retailer prefers a particular distributor, more often than not, they will be the one setting the direction. You need to know the difference between distributors such as KeHE or UNFI. There are specialty distributors that focus on a category such as a kosher distributor. Maybe you have retailer-specific distributors like Lomar who services Hy-Vee. Are you prepared for deduction management? Do you have access to data? That could be IRI, Nielsen, SPINS, or at least things that are tied to your brand online. And there are a variety of ways to collect data, but do you have it? Brokers. What is a broker? Is that who helps you buy a house or helps you invest for your retirement? No, brokers. They're integral to this process. They're an extension of your sales force. They're not a necessary evil. They're a key partner. But what are they? What do they do? Are they a help or a hindrance? Trade shows? Should you do them or not? It depends. Like most answers in business, it depends. but their variety, Fancy Food, Expo West, Newtopia, just to name a few. This is just a brief example of a good checklist, a retail launch preparation list to help you move either from clicks to bricks, or you're in the idea stage. Your widget tastes great. It does what it's supposed to do. It helps make you stronger. It's a better tasting protein powder, whatever the case may be. But as you head into retail, and this applies even if you're going online, because eventually most brands do work their way into retail, have a solid plan in place. If you understand what these things are and you would like help navigating the realm of retail, we would love to help you. You can click below on our link to schedule a no obligation call. If you have no idea what these things are, click the link below. Schedule a no obligation call. We'll be happy to help you navigate this list. Even if you don't end up doing business with us, we want to help you have the best chances of success. This is Bryan Bootka with VP Solution. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you like this and follow us here on LinkedIn or YouTube, wherever you're seeing this. We love to help brands be as successful as possible.